Taj Mahal, which literally translates as the crown of palaces, one of the seven wonders of the world, a poetry in the form of architecture. And as said by Bill Clinton, there are two kinds of people in the world: those who have seen the Taj Mahal and love it, and those who have not seen the Taj Mahal and love it. I would like people to watch the Taj Mahal and fall in love with it. And if you have clicked on this podcast, I am assuming that even you are planning to visit this teardrop on the cheek of the time. Hey everyone, and namaste to all our listeners out there. So, here we are back again with a brand new season of Let's Travel India, which will be based on all tips and tricks. So, introducing myself again, this is Asa Arora from Team Treasure Trip India. And as you know, that we are India-based travel operators. And in this podcast, we talk all about India as a travel destination and what all it has to offer to its visitor. So, coming back to our episode on how to plan your very first Taj Mahal trip. Planning a trip anywhere can be both exciting as well as hassling to a certain extent. And if it's your first trip to a new foreign country, it can also be a confusing process with all sorts of questions popping up and a load of information all over the internet. So, in this podcast, we will try to sum everything up for you when it comes to your first visit to this architectural marvel, Taj Mahal. First things first, what would be the best time to visit? So, India has a very diverse weather. So, the best months to visit Taj Mahal would be when it's a cooler season in India. And months of October to March are considered as the most appropriate months to visit the monument. But as we know, when it comes to the most appropriate time, a touristy rush comes along with it. So, how to avoid that? Well, to skip the crowd rush, it would be appropriate that you plan to visit the monument early in the morning when it is at its most beautiful state along with the lesser of a crowd. So that's always a cherry on the top. The timings to visit the Taj Mahal is from sunrise to sunset. And if you want to have a skip the line and avoid the entry rush VIP kind of treatment, we are just a call away and we will arrange the best of the things for you. So, coming back from self promotion, next thing to keep in mind is to have a tour guide. Having a tour guide to such a beautiful, historic, and cultural place is so important. Imagine you visiting such an iconic place but not being completely aware of its history, stories, its era, and whole of its background. It will surely make you feel disconnected at some point or the other. A good tour guide will make sure that you get engaged with this beautiful monument and will make you fall in awe of its charm. And trust me, it's a whole different kind of experience. So, one thing to keep in mind here is that make sure you get a government licensed guide. You can easily get them by asking at the hotel that you are staying or your travel agent. Another important factor to keep in mind is that Taj Mahal remains closed on every Friday. So plan your trip accordingly to make sure that you are not wasting any of your tour day because of it. And now this point is very important. There are few things which are not allowed to carry inside of Taj Mahal. And the list includes any edible items, tobacco products or lighters, any sharp objects, books, any electrical items like drones, mobile chargers, iPads, etc. Camera tripods are also prohibited. It is advisable that you carry just a small bag with your phone, water bottle, and other basic essentials only to avoid the hassle at the security checkpoints and making your entry more easier and smoother. Now let's talk about the tickets. So you can book either online or you can also purchase them at the ticket counter, which will be available near the entry gates of the Taj Mahal. I would suggest you to book the tickets online. You can easily get them from the website of Archaeological Survey of India. Also, while booking the tickets, do check for the shoe covers, which is very important. You will be needing it to wear inside the main building. You can ask for it at the ticket counter as well if you are purchasing your tickets from there. Shoe covers are mandatory to be worn only inside the main building as it helps to keep the monument away from the dust particles. After this load of information that you need to know before heading to visit this beautiful monument, one small part that we missed would be how to reach Taj Mahal. I would sincerely suggest you to take the east gate of Taj Mahal to enter the monument. Any personal or commercial vehicle will be needed to be parked at the assigned parking area, as all the petrol diesel vehicles are banned around the radius of 500 meters of Taj Mahal. Don't worry, you don't have to reach Taj Mahal on foot if you don't want to. There is a service of battery operated golf carts which you can easily find at the parking spot, and you can hire the same. So now that you are exploring Taj Mahal in the city of love, Agra, wouldn't you be willing to explore its other sites too? So just a quick circuit that you can consider. If you are here for just one day, apart from Taj Mahal, do consider visiting Agra Fort, which is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is a massive fort complex, and it was also used to be the main residence of Mughal emperors at some point of the time. And luckily, if you have more than one day in the city, another place that you must consider visiting is Fatehpur Sikri, which is again a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is known for its well preserved Mughal era buildings and structures. We will talk about both the sites in detail in our upcoming podcast. So, I hope that you got a little bit more information about India through this podcast. If you like this information, please subscribe to our channel so that you can stay updated about our all upcoming episodes in which we talk more about India as a travel destination and various facts and stories about its places, monuments, and much more. For any bookings, you can visit our website www.treasuretripin.com. Join us on our other social media handles by the name of Treasure Trip India, where we share all about India and its places. We will catch you up in the next episode. Till then, take care and keep exploring.